Ahoy, mateys! Welcome aboard me ship. Me name's Pirate Petey, and I'm the captain of this here pirate ship I like to call the Barnacle Barge. And this is me first mate, Polly Parrot.
Welcome aboard! Welcome aboard!
Polly and I are about to set sail and hunt for treasure. We sure could use some help. Would you, mateys, like to be a part of me pirate crew and search for treasure with us?
Yes!
Search for treasure! Search for treasure!
Need to hear a treasure from the Bible? Let me see you click on your listening ears.
Click, click.
And you can't forget your special eyes.
Zoop, zoop.
Now you're ready.
Do you like hearing stories about things that happened long ago? Maybe you like to hear stories from when your mom and dad were little. And have your grandparents ever told you about something that happened long before you were born? Family stories can be so fun to hear, and the Bible is God's story of His family. God wanted everyone to know how much He loved them, and He had a wonderful plan for how He was going to do it. God chose a group of people to be His special family. This family was called the Israelites. And the great-grandfather of this family was named Abraham. Can you say Abraham?
Abraham.
Abraham's family grew and grew until he had more family members than all the stars in the sky. God promised Abraham that all people on earth would be blessed through his family. And they were. Jesus was born from Abraham's family. When Jesus died on the cross and came back to life, He made a way for everyone to be part of God's family, including you and me. When we read God's Word, the Bible, we discover that it's God's story of how much He loves us and wants us to live with Him forever as part of His special family.
Would you look at that? We got 3 gold doubloons for learning God's Word is God's story. Grab your treasure and put it in your pocket.
God's word is God's story! God's word is God's story! Repeat after me in your best parrot voice. God's word
God's word
is God's story!
is God's story.
Yo-ho, look at you go. We can read God's Word and know that it's God's story. I sure do hope you'll be joining me for another treasure hunt real soon. Ahoy!